So this is an adventure. Here we are in the four walls in isolation. And I decided I'd make a video to share with whoever watches from this circumstance. Now, this is what I did. I made a video on my laptop. No, lying on my mobile phone, okay, with the idea of sharing it from there, but I have failed. Technological skills, again, failing me. So I thought, I don't want to make that video all over again. It's about 20 minutes with all sorts of bits and pieces in it. So I just tried it out, and I discovered that I can play this video on my smartphone at the camera on the laptop. And it was audible and visible and perfectly acceptable. And if not, a little bit odd, because there was two of me. So aren't you lucky? Two for the price of one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this video on the smartphone for you. Say no more. Off we go. Right. Make it play, of course. That's always good, isn't it?
I'm not the only one doing this, of course. I expect there are billions of people all making YouTube videos now. So ideas I've come up with is, years ago I learned a few songs. They might be worth sharing. I thought rather than it be me singing them, I could introduce my various artificial pets and they could sing them for you, because they all have different voices, and so that might be novel. That's one thing. I thought if I take my YouTube videos on this mobile phone and have the laptop on at the same time, I'll show you as I'm sitting here with the laptop. My laptop. I don't know if it would work. I could have someone else's video on at the same time, and I don't know how it would work technologically. Perhaps it can't. But maybe there could even be some to and fro communication between my video, me on my video, and the person on the video on my laptop. Because sure as hell, I have no real person to communicate with whatsoever. Yeah, if I go out for a walk, and there's very brief. People don't want to have conversations anymore. Very brief. Hello. Oh, sunny day today, isn't it? That's it. So very, 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 very isolated. Luckily, I have got the buddies online that I have been watching for a while, and that kind of keeps me going occasionally. So other things I could do is do some slow TV. You could watch me knit, or finish off one of my sewing projects. I can try to make some bunting, or use up lots of fabrics to make lavender bags, or oven mitts, or something else very domestic. It could actually be funny because, I get in a pickle with these things sometimes. I tried to take this so that I looked a little bit prettier for you, but actually it doesn't happen at all. So I'm just old now, I'm 66, and I and everybody else is going to have to come to terms with it. So there. yeah. Otherwise, yes, I'd like to read my latest, call it essay. I wrote a piece and sent it off to religious leaders to give guidance as to what the hell they need to do. Basically, they need to teach people to stop fearing death. It's a biggie because the implications are enormous and effectively means that we all need to live in a very, very simplified way. Perhaps, pretty much along the lines of Stone Age maybe, or primitive peoples, as we call primitive people, not primitive at all actually. So no one's going to want to go down that road, but I'm putting it out there anyway. I'm quite proud of my work, so I will read that to you on a video. Wondering what to call these videos. I think they need to be called something like, probably other people are doing it. The journal. I already did start a journal video. Journal video at the end of time. Coronavirus section or something. So I'm not afraid of the virus. I'd like to catch it, quite frankly, because I've had enough of this bloody screwed up world. But probably my luck, I won't catch it. The worst thing is effectively the police state that's creeping in here. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but we're all being almost totally controlled now in whatever vestige of the social life we've got left. Doesn't anybody actually find that incredibly weird? There's a lot I've got to say about that. I'll probably need to do a video on it. Words, coincidence, synchronicity, conspiracy. I don't know which way to go with it yet, but it's not good. It's not good. The virus is the least of our problems. The least of our problems. Look around you. Anyway, I suppose I should make this short. Whoever does watch this, I'm very aware that at some point, probably the net will be unavailable to us, and we won't be able to do these wonderful video things anymore. It'll probably be sudden. We won't see it coming. So the thing is to make the best of it while it's here. And I want everybody to know who keys into my work and whose work I key into. That actually it all means a great deal to me. And as I get to know you on your videos and on Reddit as well, in getting to know someone, you come to love them effectively. Not in a romantic way, just it's a kind of love. And so I love you all. I want you to know that, and I wish I could meet you all. It ain't gonna happen. Even when the trains and that were working, it probably wasn't going to happen anyway. I'm not the most well person in the world. Comes and goes, comes and goes. So currently not going anywhere. That's just like a spiel, really, that to put out my intention. I intend to try and cheer you up, as well as make you thoroughly miserable, probably. I'm not intending to do that, no, but probably some of it will make you not quite so cheerful. Especially if I do sing myself, that will send you running probably, isn't it? Hey, it's all in the, it could be fun. Slow TV. How about watching me make biscuits? I do it in a really unique way. You'd love it. I don't use a rolling pin. I don't use a recipe. They come out different every time. It's exciting that way. So that or pancakes. They're always a bit different. Everything I make in the kitchen is always a bit different. I like it that way. Sometimes it's only edible by me, but I'm only cooking for me, so what the hell? So I might give you a little guide round the house, guide round grounds. Could be interesting. I could tell you, why I've got this and that there, and how it fits into minimalism and stuff. The thing is to feel like we're in contact, isn't it? I suppose that's the real reason I'm here. I'm literally, you feel like a prisoner in the four walls. I know I can walk out, but quite frankly, I come back feeling worse than when I went out. It's such a weird world. I mean, this is the end of time. The world will never be the same again. I'm hanging on, hoping that it means the slaughterhouses are going to shut. That's my big thing. There was some news online. Vegan meat sales have rocketed. That's good. I couldn't believe they've still got plenty of meat in the supermarket and run out of so many other things. Crazy. No one needs that meat or cheese. Fuck off, you fucking farmers. So all the animals are suffering still. I'm thinking I could use my one walk a day. I don't think that it would be against the rules. I could go out and do an activism. I could go out with a placard, because I'm social distancing being an activist. I just stand there on my own anyway. So what is to not like about that? There's some humour in that for me. I mean, this is what everybody could do, is do standing local activism now.
Yes.
I always said that activists should stand a few, at least a couple of yards apart, if not more, along the road, so that passers-by can see the placards clearly. So here, it's come into its own. I don't suppose anyone's going to see it. Anybody's going to realise they're all trumpeting around, going, "Oh, what can we do to save the world? What can we do?" Well, for a start, just go out on your local fucking street with a placard to show solidarity and show the world that this is not good enough and that you care, especially for the animal, but for Earth as well, for your own fucking lives. Standing local activism is something that we can do. I can't think that there's any reason why the police would say you can't. Right to protest, that hasn't been undone. It's just that we're not allowed to do it en masse and in groups. But if we do it on our own, that's all right, isn't it? Shall I test it? I did test it the other day. I made a new placard. What did it say? Social distance in action, I put on it. meaning me standing there doing social distance in action, yeah? You're supposed to have some humour about that. I don't know that anybody got it. I did have some knobhead drive past who didn't see the humour of it at all. Well, sorry about his brain. But, and I have done another placard on the back of that, which is, what does it say? Hello, with lots of O's. Hello, from my isolation. So I could use that. I've been putting that out the front of my house. I think if I saw that outside someone's house, I would get a little card and put through their door. Well, maybe we should do that. Maybe we're not supposed to post anything now. I don't know. I did post something through the door today, through the Reverend's door. I put my essay through his door. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Too late now, done it. So, yeah, maybe you shouldn't do a card. It's become a very complex place, hasn't it? Very complex. So we're left with doing things in our homes. So thank goodness, the one silver lining I have got is I live in a place that's communal ground. And what it means is I've got a massive amount of ground that I can walk round and dance. I did dancing on the grass yesterday. Everybody ignored me, like, oh, crazy woman. Nah, don't care. I did it for an hour and enjoyed it. I'm aching today, but maybe tomorrow again. And sunbathed out there. It's not a community that works at all. Everyone's very separate. It's awful. People that bully you here, but never mind. Won't go on about that. So but I have the ground, and I intend to use them. I'll take videos as soon as I'm at least have a walk out there, take a video and share it with you, because they are beautiful grounds. I'll just show you from the window. Look. See, beautiful tree. The stream at the bottom. Anyway, silver linings. I haven't got his company. Too late to get an animal. I don't think that'll be. I've had animals before. I need people. I need to talk. I like communicating, so I don't think it would help me to have an animal. I've got my artificial pets. Other people call them toys, but they are my artificial pets, especially Piglet. Piglet, who was my companion on activism. So yeah, perhaps I'll introduce them to more and let you meet them, because they're all their own personalities, especially when they sing. I think that's probably it. So I'm sorry I look old and perhaps not so well, but I am old and I am not so well. So that's reality for you, isn't it? We're suddenly living in a world where there's a lot of realities we need to face. And just for your information, I speak in this kind of soft voice for a reason, because these walls are very thin. It's the first thing someone said to me when I came in. Watch what you're saying in your house, because the walls are very thin. So, yeah, I don't think the neighbour's in. I think he's gone away, so hopefully I can not worry about that for the next few days. So yeah, I'm hoping that I am not going to be suffering from the severe headaches on a daily basis. basis. It did come back this morning, and that was not good. I'm still reeling from that. Yeah. Okay, I've come to a full stop. That'll have to do for now. It's nearly 20 minutes. I don't know if you're supposed to do only 20 minutes on these YouTube videos. Who cares? Flipping care. Okay, bye-bye. I'll check this video. I think it's probably good enough. Just from me to you. Yeah. Bye. Bye-bye. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Okay. Oh, well, it amused me anyway. The only trouble with that was trying to hold the thing up, and I've got a really aching arm now. Ha ha. Okay, I'll see how this has come out, and hopefully it has worked. Bye.